Hi, I'm Tony from Driver Hire Croydon and Sutton.
Hello, I'm Gary from Driver Hire in Colchester.
And we represent two of Driver Hire's network of over 100 offices. And we're here today to meet Mike from MKCS Cleaning, who is going to talk to us about how to sanitise a vehicle.
Yep, it's something we wouldn't have dreamed of sitting here talking about a few months ago.
Yep.
And in today's climate,
Yep.
we need to look at it and can offer some help to other people out there how to get a vehicle ready to use safely for other people.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mike, thanks for coming along to Tiptree today to talk to us about sanitising vehicles, which obviously is a bit of a hot topic at the moment. But for those that don't know your business, do you want to just tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, first of all, Gary, Tony, thanks very much for both inviting me here today. Yeah, MKCS, over 35 years experience in fogging treatment, sanitising, sterilisation, military contracts, done it all. Cleaned aeroplanes from vehicles, you name it, I've sterilised it as such. And today, what a gorgeous vehicle we've got here today, guys, do you know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to getting stuck into it, that's for sure.
Well, it certainly looks like it might have had a bit of a polish before we arrived, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm quite impressed with the badge at the moment, and we'll go for that one. I wish that was put on my van, that's for sure.
Well, one day, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you're going to get kitted up in a moment, but would you like to kind of talk us through the process then, how it works?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, the first kind of application you can ever do to start sterilising is basically clear all dust, debris and everything like that. So when the fogging machine does go into it and it produces sort of like a molecules of so minuteness, you can't have any dust or anything around, otherwise it will not fully sanitise the vehicle. So basically, to start off with today, Tony, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be steam cleaning the seats, the dashboards, all the areas, lightly covered over, just wiped over so there's no dust or debris left. And then basically after that, there'll be the fogging treatment. And there's a high class chemical in there, which basically protects the whole cab for 28 days. It leaves a fine film across the surfaces. So basically if the driver gets in and he sneezes, if he's got a virus or anything like that, as soon as it will hit the surface, it will sterilise it instantaneously. There's things we call hotspots in my game. Basically what the hotspots are friction areas. So obviously his steering wheel, his gear stick, maybe his radio knob, things like that. Applications will not last for 28 days from my fogging treatments. He'll have to treat it with a sanitizer, basically something like which I've got here, which is my Live Life Safe range, which he just spray on. Maybe once he gets out of his cab in the evening, sprays on first thing in the morning, and then they'll be fine throughout the day. But obviously where there's friction, the treatment won't last 28 days. But with the fogging situation, guys, it's an unbelievable thing. The molecules are so small, it's a mist. It will take literally 45 minutes for the mist to drop down. So literally it's covering everywhere. So normally people will go in and sanitize a vehicle just with sprays and a cloth, but they're going to miss so much. Do you know what I mean? They're going to miss the little creases and the crevices, etc., where they can't get to. And as we know, this is where viruses are just breeding and loving and just growing and growing and growing. So this is the reason why, if you're going to have a vehicle sterilised, you need it fogged, that's for sure. You know what I mean?
So today we're at Tiptree doing the vehicle. So why would you do a vehicle on a regular basis?
Well, for a company like this, guys, do you know what I mean? It's not, obviously they've got set drivers for their vehicles here, and there's going to be one guy in and out, but there is numerous people going to be in and out. Maybe a loader or something just pops into the van. He could sneeze, or he could have a virus on his hand, touch it, etc., and the driver gets in and all of a sudden it's decapitated, and then bang, we're away again. The guy's caught of COVID or any kind of a flu virus, etc.,
Yeah.
So this is it, you know what I mean? Really, the world needs to be re-sanitised now. It's like we've said earlier, 20 years ago, we wouldn't even thought about doing this. We get in, we go. But with what's happening on the planet at this moment in time, and I've been trying to preach now for 30 years about sterilising and keeping us hygienic. And now, thank God, the world's woken up because we have a pandemic, and we need to keep on top of this.
So I bet you must be busier than ever then.
Yeah, absolutely crazy at the moment. But it's educating people.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for showing us today. And I really hope that's of value to to the people watching.
I really do hope so, guys, and if I can educate yourselves, these people here, and the people who are going to be watching this video, we need to take action. And I mean, this is a serious thing. I'm a little bit of an expert on these viruses and all these things which are going on, and we need to treat it right. And at the moment, it's out of control because our country's not, well, the world is not treating it right, you know. And lucky enough, I have a chemical which does work. You know what I mean? And that's it. So let's get on with the work, shall we, guys? Let's get on with the work.
Brilliant.
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So thank you very much to Mike from MKCS for showing us how he goes about sanitising a vehicle. If you want to get in touch with Mike, you can find him at the web address below. And I've been Tony from Driver Hire Croydon and Sutton.
And I'm Gary from Driver Hire in Colchester.
And you can find us at driverhire.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.